My name is James Lebon, and this is the video companion for my IB SL2 Math Internal Assessment. I'm going to be demonstrating the tricks that I'm talking about in my IA. So, yeah, this way it'll be a lot clearer for the readers. So, to start out this trick, you just take a normal deck of cards, shuffle it up, and you're going to flip over the top card. And so this is going to be your starting value. So right now we're starting on 3, and we're going to go up to 13. On every pile, you go up to 13. So we're starting the count at 3, and then after that we just count normally. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This pile is done. Now we make another pile. This time we're starting the count at 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now we make another pile. Now we're going to start the count at 6 this time. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's another pile done. We're going to keep going until we can't make any more piles. So now we're starting at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Starting at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 7, 8, 9, 10. This one didn't make it, so we're going to just hold on to it for now. Now we're going to flip over all the piles that we made, and usually you're going to be demonstrating this to a friend, and so you would ask them to remove all but 3 of the piles, but obviously I'm just going to do it myself since I'm the only one here. So these are the card, you're going to hold on to these. These are your remainder cards, and then these are your 3 piles. So from your remainder cards, you're going to trash 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to flip over the top cards, or whoever you're demonstrating this to would flip over the top cards of 2 of the piles. So let's go with this one and this one. And so now we're going to trash the number that we have. So we're going to trash 3 for this one. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to trash 2 for this one. 1, 2. And that's in addition to the base 10. And then we count the cards left in the deck. We have 2 cards left. And that is going to be your last top card. Now that we know how to do the trick, I'm going to show you how we can kind of alter it a little bit, and it still ends up working. It's just altered. So this time, we're going to make the pile amount go up to 16. So, we start out the count at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, ace is 1, jack is 11, queen is 12, king is 13, since none of those popped up in the other video, just so you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 1 card left. So, we flip over our piles as usual. We ask somebody to remove all but 1 of them. Put them back in our original deck. And this time, since we increased the value by 3, as shown in the IA, since we're going to subtract that from the original 10 that we discarded. So, but since we have 3 piles, we actually have to multiply that by 3. So the 3 that we changed to make 13 go to 16, we're gonna also change that in our trash piles, 3 for each pile. So we're losing 9, and so we actually only end up trashing 1. 1 card this time. Then flip over 2 top cards, trash 1, and trash 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 cards left in the deck. And our last card is a 6. This time, instead of increasing the pile amount, we're going to reduce the pile amount to the pile value to 10. So, start out at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. That's 13, that's too high, so we'll just stick it back in the deck somewhere. 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not enough. So we keep these. Flip over our piles. So we're going to remove all but 3 of them, as usual. And this time, since we made the pile value go down, we're going to have to increase our trash amount. Since we made it go down by 3, we're going to have to boost it by 3 for each pile. So we're going to end up adding 3, 6, 9 more to the original 10, which is 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That is our trash pile. So now, flip over 2 top cards. 8 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 2 cards left. And our last one is the 2. So now we're going to do this trick using 2 decks at once. So we've got a double deck. So we have 104 cards in here right now. And so since we doubled the amount of cards, we're going to double the amount of piles to 6 and the amount of the trash amount to 20. However, we're still going to keep it at the original value of 13 as demonstrated in the writing. And so we're going to start 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 11, 12, 13. 13. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. 13. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Can't make any more piles. We've got 2 cards left. Put all our piles out. Not sure that all of these even fit on screen. Hopefully they do. So we're going to remove all but 6 of them. So I guess we'll just remove these outer ones. And so now we've got 6 piles here. Oops. Sorry about that. We're going to take our leftover cards, add them back in. Now this time we're going to trash 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now we're flipping over 5 top cards. So you can see that pile up there. So we're going to trash 1, 2, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finally 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With this we have 6 cards left in the deck, and that is our top card. So now I'm going to demonstrate the probability of getting the minimum amount of piles, which is 4, and the only way to do that is to get all 4 aces. So I've already set up the deck in the way that we will get all 4 aces for our starts to the pile. And so obviously, as you know, deck of cards has 52 cards in it, so the chance of the first card being an ace is 4 out of 52. Then after that, we just want anything that is not an ace. So the probability of this card not being an ace is 48 out of 51, since there's only 3 aces left. Obviously, there's only 51 cards left in the deck, and then 47 out of 50, and so on. So that's one pile. Now, probability of this card being an ace to start our next pile, we only have 3 aces left this time, and there's 39 cards left in the deck since there were 13 in this pile, so it's 3 out of 39. And then we have the probability of this next card not being an ace is 36 out of 38. So, and then 35 out of 37, and so forth. 5, 13. And then the probability of this card being an ace is 2 out of 26. We have 26 cards left in the deck. And then after that, every card after that, we have 24 out of 25, 23 out of 24, and so on. And then for the last, we have 13 cards left. And so the probability of that one being an ace is 1 out of 13. And then obviously there's no aces left. So the probability of each of these cards afterwards not being an ace is 1, because there is no ace. There's no possible way that we could draw an ace right now. So there's all your remaining cards. We take one of the piles away. We trash 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip over 2 top cards. Trash 1, trash 1. 1 card left, so that's an ace. So now I'm going to show the probability of having the maximum amount of piles, which I found to be 18, because you have 4 kings, 4 queens, 4 jacks, 4 tens, so that's 16, and then you would just need 2 out of the 4 nines to finish it off. And then you have 2 cards left over. So the maximum amount of piles that we can have is 18. I already set up the deck again in the way that this is going to come out properly. And so our first card is going to be a king. So that's a 4 out of 52, followed by a 3 out of 51, a 2 out of 50, and a 1 out of 49. So all of our kings are gone. And then next we're going to go with the queens. So the probability of it being a queen is 4 out of 48. And then the probability of this card not being one of the 18 starting cards that we use, and since we've already used 5 of them, so we subtract that. So there's 13 cards left currently. So the probability of this not being one of our starting cards is going to come out to be 34 out of 47. Okay, that pile's done. The next queen is 3 out of 46. And then at this point we have 12 cards left, so this one is 33 out of 45. 12 starting cards left. And then another queen, which is going to be 2 out of 44, followed by 32 out of 43, 1 out of 42, and 31 out of 41. And so now all of our queens are done. I'm gonna make some room because there's going to be a lot of piles here. Next up we have the jacks. We have a 4 out of 40 chance of drawing the jack. And at this point we only have 9 piles remaining. So it's going to be 30 out of 39 for this card, followed by a 28 out of 38 for this card. Then the next jack is a 3 out of 37, 28 out of 36, 25 out of 35, and so on. So now all of our jacks are done. Next up we have the 10s. So getting a 10 is 4 out of 28, so there's 28 cards left, obviously. And then at this point, there's only 5 more possible starting cards left. So the probability of it not being a starting card is 22 out of 27, 21 out of 26, 20 out of 25, and 20 out of 25. Then we have 3 out of 24, 19 out of 23, 18 out of 22, 17 out of 21, and so on. So now all of our 10s are finished. And lastly, we have the 9s. Probability of this being a 9 is a 4 out of 12, followed by a 10 out of 11, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 9, 7 out of 8. And then lastly, we have 3 out of 7, 6 out of 6. Obviously, because at this point, whatever the card is, it doesn't matter. So 6 out of 6, 5 out of 5, 4 out of 4, 3 out of 3. And can't make any more piles with these two, so we have 2 cards remaining. So now get rid of all the piles but 3. Trash 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trash another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At this point we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards left in the deck. And our final card is... Now we're going to find the probability of doing this trick at random. I already did this off screen so that I could write down the probabilities, and so then I could read them off easier, and so I replicated the deck exactly how I got it off screen. And so we're starting out with a queen for 4 out of 52, followed by a 2 for 4 out of 51. Then we start with a 7 for 4 out of 50, 4 out of 49, 4 out of 48, 3 out of 47, 4 out of 46, 4 out of 45, and a 4 out of 44. Then we have a 3 out of 43, 2 out of 42, 3 out of 41, 4 out of 40, 3 out of 39, 2 out of 38. Now I've got 3 out of 37, 4 out of 36, 4 out of 35, 2 out of 34, 3 out of 33, 3 out of 32, and 3 out of 31. Now we're starting 3 out of 30, 4 out of 29, 1 out of 28. 1 out of 27, 2 out of 26, 3 out of 25, 3 out of 24, 2 out of 23, 3 out of 22, 2 out of 21. 2 out of 20, 1 out of 19, 4 out of 18, 1 out of 17, 3 out of 16, 2 out of 15. 1 out of 14, 3 out of 13, 1 out of 12, 1 out of 11, 2 out of 10, 2 out of 9, 2 out of 8, 1 out of 7, 1 out of 6. Then we have 1 out of 5, 2 out of 4, 1 out of 3, and finally 1 out of 2, with 1 card remaining. So, flip them all over. From here on out, the probability doesn't really matter. Take away all but 3 piles. Trash 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip over 2. Trash 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trash 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 6 cards left over. Excuse me, we have 7 cards left over. That was just a miscount. We have 7 cards left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we get 7.